To survive in our modern computer marketplace, manufacturers of computers have to be able to deliver to the customer unique products, products that fill very specific needs. And of course, as our needs and understandings of computer changes, so the companies who supply us with products also have to change. One of the companies that has made significant changes in the way they operate in the sense of strategic alliances and new products coming into the marketplace is Silicon Graphics. Joining us today is Dave Black, who's the General Manager of Silicon Graphics in Canada. And Dave, right off the top, I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about how you see the high end of the workstation market evolving.
Well, Silicon Graphics, we're seeing a huge growth in Canada in four areas. One is in the whole, what I call the Canadian digital renaissance, which is post-production, game development, information highway applications. That's the interactive multimedia situation. Another area is in mechanical CAD. This is collaborative computing, companies using information highway type applications to co-design and co-develop products. The third area is in high-performance computing, supercomputing applications, and we've installed about 15 $1 million supercomputers in the last 9 months in Canada. And finally, in data warehousing or data mining, where people want very expandable computer file servers so they can get huge databases on them and find out particular information about individuals that can be useful in direct marketing as opposed to mass mailing.
Dave, we also know that in order to be able to grow into the marketplace, and Silicon Graphics is looking at television production and animations and whatnot, can you tell us about how the acquisitions of Alias Research and Wavefront Technology are affecting your business plans?
Alias Research and Wavefront Technologies, the acquisition by Silicon Graphics, is to develop the tools for the digital studio of the 21st century. And that's an enormous opportunity, we think, for Silicon Graphics to help develop the marketplace and to leverage Canadian talent in doing that. About 20%, somewhere between 15 and 20% of the most important software in digital media, multimedia, and media authoring tools is Canadian developed, and that's really the part of the initiative that Silicon Graphics is involved with. It'll help develop the marketplace by getting better tools much earlier that make it much easier for people to develop content and interactive multimedia.
Dave, there's been a number of companies that have taken their workstation products and made them available into the PC marketplace. Do you have plans to take your offerings and make them available to the PC?
Right now, Bob, the low end of the Silicon Graphics product line is in interactive multimedia is in fact very inexpensive. In fact, it's less expensive than upgraded PCs or Power PCs or Macs. And in fact, WorkNet, the Western University Research Network, which is putting interactive multimedia workstations, looked at Pentium-based machines, Power PC-based machines, various workstations, including Silicon Graphics, and chose the Indie. And simply, it was the least expensive way to do that. We're not going to go down into the what is a less feature-capable product arena that is characterized by some PCs, because what Silicon Graphics is about is mixing these various media types and doing that in a very capable, easy-to-use, powerful way. And so that's our entry level.
Dave, can you give us some insights into the new Ultra 64 game machine that you're co-developing with Nintendo?
Yeah, absolutely. The Nintendo project, which is on track, and I understand there's going to be a launch sometime in about the middle of this year for volume deliveries in the fall of the Ultra 64, which will be 64-bit with hardware texture mapping. It's going to bring an absolutely new level of realism, a more fun and compelling user interface for a home game environment. And I think that's an environment that PCs do not play that strongly in. I think it's dominated at the moment by Sega and Nintendo 16 and 32-bit systems. But I think this is going to be this is going to lead to a new level of fun, excitement, and expectation.
I still find it fascinating, Dave, to think that at this stage of technology we're actually talking about having a game machine running at 64-bit. I mean, that kind of technology was basically left to the mini-computers not so long ago. Again, thank you very much for joining us. If you'd like to stay in touch with what's happening in the world of technology, Silicon Graphics and elsewhere, all you have to do is stay in touch with our Fax on Demand system. That's the second number you have on the screen. So just simply dial in, and it will fax back to you the latest computer information that we collect each and every week for you. Remember, the line is open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I know it gets a little busy during the show to get through on the line, so jot down the number and try on a Monday to Friday basis. Coming up, have you been spending a lot of time trying to figure out exactly what the best software is, how to learn it properly, where to go to with it, and the expectations you have? We'll be talking about that and other things right here on Computer Insider.
Executive Briefings has been brought to you by IBM Canada Limited.
Question: what prints, faxes, scans, and makes perfect copies? Answer: the QMS 2001 Plain Paper Laser Knowledge System, the 600 DPI high-performance printer that does it all. Easy to install, the QMS 2001 works with your Windows PC to integrate all of these capabilities into one very affordable, dynamic business system. It's your office in a box. Call 1-800-263-5508 for the dealer nearest you.
If you want to attract more business, you've got to work together. We all have our own special visions of where we want to be and how we want to work, wherever we are. At AST, we build computers to meet your worldview with award-winning products, service, and support. From notebooks to super servers, AST Computer. You'll like the way we work.
One issue that people are constantly asking me about is how to select computer software. Well, here's our recommendation in a nutshell. First of all, remember, it takes time to learn and understand how a package works and what its specific advantages are. Don't expect instant answers when considering any specific program. You need basic application software, a word processor for writing letters, a spreadsheet for budgeting, a database for keeping track of your contacts and friends, as well as graphics and communication software. Generally, the leading graphical user interfaces include a text editor, basic communication software, and other tools which will help you along. Some interfaces, like OS/2, are shipped from the factory with a complete suite of application software. In respect to acquiring products from third-party developers like Microsoft, Novell, and Lotus Development, look to their Office suites where they package sophisticated, somewhat integrated applications. Which one to get? The options are as varied as the number of people asked. In my opinion, look to see what they're using for software at work or what your friends are using. This will give you at least an opportunity to talk to somebody you trust about the problems that you're going to be facing. Remember, by spending 30 minutes per day experimenting with the commands in your computer, you'll have a great advantage in using the hardware and software. I'm Bob Pritchard, and this is Computer Insider.
Computer Insider has been brought to you by AST Computer. You'll like the way we work. Sharp Electronics. From sharp minds come sharp products.